I think the Saragoss army is starting to take shape. Alright. Start changing out our war chiefs. Clear. Alright, so Narg Dead Killer is one's going to be closest to the keep. At least I assume. Either way, I should make those last two fireproof. Speaking of... Alright. Oh, you're fireproof. You are not. You are. I remember this guy not being too strong, actually. Yeah, poison, frost, executions. Arrow and fireproof, which is okay. Doesn't have all that much to him. Maybe if I level him, he'll be decent. Only maybe, though. And then... Here's a 34. Maybe. Nah. Alright. Probably the marksman. Oh, alright, there's the commander. I'll put in the marksman. Alright, and then you, we reposition. Ah, it doesn't look anywhere near as good. I'd prefer a machine aesthetic, but I only got one machine guy. Rather than be on the front lines. Actually, do you have a rock? You don't. Okay. Wait, do you have Rampage? Probably have Rampage. You don't have Rampage. I don't want him on the front gate or anywhere near Hellfire, otherwise he's gonna bust it wide open, and that's just a no. That's a no. Actually, what are you? That's enraged. You can't be enraged. Alright. Yeah, I'll have you on the first. Where's you, though? Oh, beast proof. Well then, reposition you for the second. As for the final Hellfire defense, though, we need, yeah, fireproof and beastproof. You move up with him. You, I think you're fireproof. You are fireproof, but I don't think I'll chance that. Wait, whoops. Eh. Whatever. Alright, you've got two, you've got two, you've got two. You have one. Not much more to do then.
Your fate was my fate. I resisted, but like the others, I too fell.
So they're still here in the ring. That's unsettling. The Overlord doesn't have to fight, but should make sure he's powered up. Actually, could his Grog even work there? When he's in the throne room. do you have? Still have that stuff. Yeah, those weaknesses won't change, will they? Or the immunities. Or the hates. Didn't really gain much of anything. Well, give you some good stuff, so I'm thinking curse weapon at that point. What else can I give you? Also give you some gangs, but don't you already have a gang? And you got a Caragor pack. Yeah, I can't really give him all that much. Okay, Pegasus isn't that high yet, at least total, but the connection seemed a bit rocky for a bit. I'm gonna faff about for a little, see if it's... Watch it for a little bit longer. Yeah, so I figured out a build that kind of supports allies, which is I'm using 3 2-sets. I'm using 2 with the Ring Wraith set, using a Karn and our Mask. Then I'm using 2 of the Arcane set with the Armor and the Ring, and then 2 of the Bright Lord set, which is the Sword and the Hammer. So with this, I'm able to build up Wrath quickly, so I can get more undead quickly. And I completely forget that I can summon them without Wrath, but whatever. And I also buffs them because Arcane should have the damage they take. And then I think the Cloak has it again. Yeah, Undead take half damage, and Arcane is Dominated Grunts take half damage, which I assume Undead count as Dominated. Speaking of, I will switch that over to offense, because that's just a lot of defense on my Grunts anyways. Yeah, seems okay for now, action-wise. Alright, finally see a 50. The Iron Will, do you say? He does have Iron Will. So he's gotta die. Oh, Machine Marksman. I actually need that for one of the last 3 legendaries. Yeah, I've been collecting them, as I said. I just need Machine Ring, Machine Bow, and Warmonger bow. Then I have all legendaries. Oh, it's a machine tray coming at us. Alright. Fireproof. Curseproof. They'll have fire weapons. Curseproof and frostproof. Careful of Crackhorn then. The other one. The only one. Interesting title. Fireproof and frostproof. Enraged by curse, so don't use the curse siege, I guess. Into execution and arrowproof. Oh, there goes. And I just had a little dip there and another dip. Connection just kind of went to still going to shit. Alright, after losing just about 5,000 frames just there, I'm gonna do a little reconnect, so it should take about a minute for Restream IO to reconnect the stream, so be back very. No, sorry. Whoops. I was just readjusting getting comfortable. Okay, so if this we'll see if this connection is more. My Wi-Fi router has 2 networks, and they're on different bandwidths, so I get different connection qualities between the two, and it kind of varies almost by the month which one has the better connection in general. That's really what the reconnections are. I just switch between the networks to see which one has less packet loss and better ping. Anywho. Alright, so the captains are... oh, whatever. Let's see what they get. So I actually want them to come in so we can actually get this over with quicker. Although I don't think I have any kind of rivalries within here, so I don't think we have to worry about those kinds of timeouts. Are a bit fireproof, so that won't be too big of a thing. Actually, hold up. Okay, so they have sappers. Probably want iron gates. Or not. Cursed Siege Beast, War Grog, Farsight, Firing Banners. I don't know if iron gates can resist a sapper assault. I do not know if that is possible. Will throw in defender host. I will send them out there with poison siege beasts. Actually, our guys are pretty resistant to fire. I don't think I'll care too much about the captains and just worry about getting rid of their grunts. I want a grog to counter their grog, but at the same time, I like Hellfire. Just like you can reinforce the walls so much that they have to go through the gates, and the gates just have this. It's it doesn't deal as much damage as I'd like it to, but it's very defensive. It's kind of better just to let them in. See, they don't have a hunter host, so I think we'll try out a character pack. If I do spike walls, then they have to go through the gates. Oh, I'll stick with fire mines. I don't want to risk poison on the inside. I don't think everybody's poison proof. Yeah, I think I'll let them come through the gates, the poison spouts on the walls, and then just go far side archers. Counter theirs. Hellfire is pretty good, but it can backfire because these drakes are not allied with us, and if they get the metal cage broken, well, they're just loose. And if I'm right there, I think I can get it tamed pretty quickly. I've learned that my hammer, like 2 charged headshots on a drake, brings it down to breaking, so assuming I have like 4 ammo, should be fine. If I'm not there, then plus, if the guys manning Hellfire aren't fireproof, they are going to get killed by Hellfire, as I have learned the hard way. Still have me starting the Wargrog, though. Now I'll go with hardware pack. And duct tape. Actually, are any of them poison resistant? I know a couple are fireproof. For legendaries, poison proof. Okay. They'll probably come in last, though. Switch over to poison mines and use the fire siege beast to make, hopefully make some balefire. You're settling into your new home well, and it has not shite internet.
You must hold back the darkness in Mordor, and within yourself.
You've already lost this fort. You just don't know it yet.
Alright, let me just throw down. Okay, hard hit. There we are. I should stymie their attacking force. Oh, I have just been cursed by something. Oh, there goes my wrath. You are learning the joys of programming. It's a very... You don't have to deal with code, but the debugging process is pretty close. Where's my reticle? There's my reticle. Oh, nice.
over and me defeated. Ah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Hey, death defying. Oh, sweet. You got hit by my captain right there. What the? Okay. What? Oh gosh, I'm on fire. Oops. Second whip. Gosh, I'm poisoned. Oh, but the guy who hit me just died. Oh, this guy's got copies, doesn't he? Oh, no chance. Oh, sweet. Wait, who is this? I don't have a bar-wielding warrior.
You owe a debt now, Ranger. I expect it to be paid in full.
Ooh, but thank you. Gosh, okay, our front walls are completely wrecked. There goes the only one. Oh, what about the other one?
He's weakened, boss.
There's the other one.
They're in the training grounds, right where we want them.
Alright. Fuck. I know. These grunts keep coming at me. I don't need to do that much, though. These guys are doing pretty well. Yeah. I only used Northern for our support. Even then, it's a bit tricky using it with Darnified. Alright, let's try and get some health back. Okay. Don't know who that mysterious orc was. I don't think that's the first time he saved me either. Now that'll explain some things. Oh, there's literally just the motherfucker I left. A few banners though to deal with. Okay. Alright. You have a good night too. Was brief, but okay. Explosions abound.
for my family. I fight for Middle Earth. I fight for the man I once was.
You know, you're pretty good at killing for a pink skin. You must have old blood in you or something. There's no way a pure-blood man-swine would do what you do.
His wraith magic. I dig his decoys though. Like, I've seen these decoys work in pit fights. They are almost exact copies of the boss. The main difference though is that they have the stats of a grunt, but they still have the moveset and all the other mechanics that boss have, which means they can do neck grabs and takedowns and all kinds of other things. It's just it does grunt damage and they have grunt health. And at least the first time the player sees them, it really does trip you up, but you pretty easily learn how to figure out who the main is. Because when you identify, it zooms in on the main and not a decoy, so, you know. It's always the first one that comes at you, too. Anywho, that gives us a bow of legendary proportions. Well, hammer. Headshots cause explosions. Alright. Not just head explosions, but actual explosions. Alright, now to deal with all the loot. Then to reconsider our defenses, because that wasn't the best thing to just let them in. And again, they busted down the walls, to be honest. Sappers. Pretty strong. The main resource of Mirian in the game is deconstructing gear. Get one for every orc captain you kill. You get some for every online thing you do. There's some ways to get some good Mirian in. Now, I might turn it down to standard, though, difficulty-wise, once it comes down to just the online stuff, because, oh boy, is it getting difficult. Like, in the not fun kind of way. Like, finding a single captain or two on Nemesis is fine. No, I might turn it down to standard even right now, unless there's an achievement attached to playing through the entire game on Nemesis. I don't think I'll stick with it. Speaking of, because we can do this with Steam. Yeah, this is one of the ones I was working for with Lithlad, and I'd have to lose a fort again to do that, and I don't know how we're going to lose a fort. Maybe the Shadow War forces it. Who knows? I can do blood on blood, actually. The thing is that I think they attribute their blood brother's death to you, and therefore turn on you, which is eh. Oh well. I don't think there's any difficulty-related ones then. Oh, there isn't. I'm still a bit hesitant to turn it down to standard, though. Oh well. As long as you're doing online stuff, I think I'll be fine on Nemesis. Rather, I have been fine on Nemesis. I haven't been dying all that often. It's just not that frustrating playing to live. Not that no, it is getting a bit frustrating to play to live. So yeah, I have a hard time putting into words, but there's a real resistance to just turning down the difficulty, even if it will make for an overall better experience for myself. Something about bragging rights and pride, I think. And resistance to change, even though it's... Yeah, there's been studies on this, I'll say that much. It's well documented that people would sooner quit a game than turn the difficulty down. This... Oh, I can knock him down like that. I didn't think that would knock him down. Alright, any new guys? Oh, reveal intel. Alright. He's called Deathless, but he's not a necromancer. Nor an undead killer either. I think I should just kill him. I bet he has cheat death, though. Give the title a lot of sense. Still contemplating that difficulty change. I mean, for the most part, I've actually been fighting orcs way below my level, to be frank. Fighting orcs at my level is like, holy shit, I have to make use of the weakness, otherwise I'm dead. But no, but then you fight multiple captains and they all have different weaknesses, and it's like, oh, fuck no. That's what's so frustrating.
Taking a break then? Good idea. Gotta keep the legs limber and the mind shut.
What is that statue?
Exhausted, that is. And once your guard is down, who knows what'll leap out of the shadows at you. They say Mordor beast is on the way. Really? Beasts are tired and distracted.
Just once, and I'll show 'em all.
That is a real interesting statue. More interesting from behind than the front, to be frank. It seemed like it was just dual-wielding staves, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Anywho. I'm gonna get to purging some weak from ours, and also get that achievement killing. These two guys are lower levels. And the web others. So we will see who is best. Honestly, I should put... Really, they actually have different banter inside the fort and out, as in, like, depending on who's in charge. Evidenced by the fact that they actually refer to the Right Lord directly. Oh, it's too far.
I'll kill you!
Kick. Yeah, Fury glitches out a bit. But if there's no sound effect, the punch doesn't actually connect, which is obviously a bug. Yeah, it took me a while to find this, but that's the fight pit right down below. I'll drop down when we're done. Find out which brother is best.
Send me your best, not your worst.
first.
I remember this Mug the Moaner actually being pretty decent back then. Some of these orcs just taunt too much. And then what I find unfortunate is that he's targeting, yes, this Olaf instead of the captain himself, because getting the captain kills what matters, not the grunt kills. Archers would actually fire, that would be helpful. As you can see, one of them is literally just taunting the other guy with the spear. And our brother with the spear is also just standing there and occasionally taunting, I'd bet. Oh, no, that is stop charging, but then he just stops and taunts. Alright, our one Olog down, and he immediately goes in and takes out half his brother's health. That is... wow, that damage output. This is why I like having hunters for bodyguards. And marksmen. Marksmen also work. They get explosive shot. Anywho, before he can turn on me... oh no, he's already turned. Got it. Well then, let's go and kill him. Unless he comes to find me. We've had 0 packet loss on the current network. That's good. Alright, what's up with you? Iron Will, obviously. A commander. Oh boy. Fireproof, frostproof. Okay. Vigilant against stealth. We just deconstruct his brother's soul. I always have a bit of a hard time choosing whether I want to go full poison damage or just have a couple of things that are different so that I get a little bit more utility out of stuff. Like there's no 6 set, it just goes up to 4 sets, so I should have 4 set and a 2 set. Going full 6 gives me a lot more poison damage. Actually, I'm sure he just jumped to his death. Oh, he's fireproof. Yeah, that's not... Drake is only going to be a distraction at best. Okay. I wonder if he was shooting at me. There we are with headshot. Oh, somebody hit with a hammer. As far as I can tell, online sieges are random, based on matchmaking. No, I'm on Steam.
Outfought by man filth. I die a traitor, and I die in shame.
Alright, that's 2 low levels eliminated from the army. Yeah, if you know how to get specifically someone in matchmaking, then alright. But as far as I know, it's... I mean, there's the friendly one, but that's like my friends on Steam. Oh, I don't have the infinite cloak. Oh man, they really just can't hit us. As I'm saying, it's ranked, which is just random. And then there... Oh, I can search. Okay. Learning, eh? Well, let me know. If you're on PC and still there, then let me know what username I should be looking for. I know your Twitch name might not be your Steam name. Or whatever else you're on. Oh, if yours are hacked, I feel like I should back up my save somehow. Oh well. Actually, I have gotten one bugged captain from Siege. His face wouldn't load in. I ultimately had him killed, though. Alright, we have this other siege to do, and it will seem okay right now, but that probably won't hold up in an actual siege, won't they? Oh, he's had 2 kills. I am going to check that guy out, then. Most vendetta targets have 1 kill. Rarely I'll come across a guy that has 5 kills, and that's just crazy. But multiple kills means they're... Either they're repeating them kills, get promotion for something, or they actually have trouble killing them. Because 1 kill is really just be a fluke, like an ambush during an ambush during an ambush, and that has actually fucking happened. It'd be pretty hard to survive that if you're already having trouble with the first 2, and the 3rd guy just comes in with a fucking snipe. Of course, orcs don't care about that type of thing. All they need to know is who did killing below. Also, we're pretty close to the end, to 100%ing. Like, the overall game completion seems to be at like 98%, and legendaries are counting, so. Alright. It's like Noti Bad has left the chat. Notice that with like half the people don't think much. Okay, there's like a ring there you see on his right cheek. What's hanging out of, is that like another metal ring that he just has embedded in his face, or is that a boil that he is lanced with a piercing? I can't tell which, and the idea of it being a boil disgusts me. Because that's a huge boil, and why would you lance it? No, poison proof, frost proof? Okay, have to use. Wow. Wow, this guy has a lot of immunities. He's epic. Curse Hoarder. Well, he's already curse immune, so that one's a bit eh. Chiropac Beast Slayer. Alright, I'll try recruiting him. Yeah, those are finger cracks. Or knuckle cracks.
The alarm is little more than a call for help and a cry of terror.
You know, I might just piss him off with the undead. Just maybe. Because you can only be hurt by fire. Okay. Well. If that's the case... what about Mystic, though? A little bit of a tough call. A little bit, but only a little bit. Ooh, Outlaw, though. Outlaw. Outlaw, Outlaw, Outlaw. 'Cause that's the thing with Outlaw, is like, if I get him pissed off, I can just use Outlaw to just, well, do a lot more damage. Well, then... I don't think I'll go Bright Lord, because I do want to have that Ring Wraith up for longer. There we are, that gives us a 2 set. Now I'm looking to ideally have a 4 set. Yeah, it's a tough call. Tough to decide what exactly I'd want. Because I could also go with this Warmonger. That would give me fire damage all the way. But then there's Mystic, and the thing with Mystic is, okay, you know what, I'm gonna use a Mystic Bow. Alright, so that leaves that, which means we now know we want this one. And this one. Give us a 4-piece. But then there still is the question of what about the 2-piece? Could go Marauder, which would give me some more damage output. Could go Vendetta, but I don't like being low health in the first place, but maybe I end up low health in the first place. I could go a mix of Slaughter and Brightlore, because then I don't trigger the 2 set, and then I get the restore health from Slaughter. And Oh, that's true. That's true. I may want to use Terrabo then. Decisions. I could go full might though. I completely forgot about that build. I do have an all might build. Nah, I'd like to go undead. Just go undead and piss him off. Is that my only outlaw bow? Could be. Yeah, it is. I kept multiple daggers just because, like, some are enraged by fire, some are enraged by curse, some are enraged by poison. It's like, if I want to target their weakness specifically to piss them off for that dagger to work, then yeah, I keep those multiples. Upgrade to my level. Alright, so I have a 25% chance just to inflict anything on hit. Alright. We'll go for Terror. Fire Shot. Maybe Poison? I think I'll stick with Ice. No, actually Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Just all the fire. Fire everywhere. Enemies thrown off ledges. That is odd. Oops. Fire! Oh, that killed 20 way faster than I thought.
So you got the beacon lit, and still he managed to kill you all. Here's an idea. Instead of all focusing on the alarm, one of you come to get me. Idiots!
I brewed up something special. Something lethal. Just for man-filth like you.
Alright, he's fireproof, frostproof, airproof, whatever. Bestial Frenzy. Poison Weapon and Smoke Bomb. Alright. Oh, that's right, I don't have the raft building set. Hold up, that's another 2 captains. Oh, those are 2 grogs fighting. I was wondering what the stomping was. If I get some stealth kills. And some wrath. What? That's both categories down. There's full wrath. I'd like a bit more ammo.
If anything's out there, it will regret making me hunt for it. Keep looking.
Just to sow some chaos.
I drank the blood of a caragor, ate the heart of a drake, and swallowed the eyes of a hellhawk. I had my fill of every creature in Mordor, and they have made me unstoppable.
I don't like your face. I'm gonna rip it off so I don't have to look at it no more.
You're doing well.
Oh, now he's on fire. Oh, and he's just dead. This is why I don't use Ring Wraith all the time. Actually, he was enraged. I wouldn't have been able to recruit him anyways. It's not until all my undead followers are, well, dead. Probably should have my AC on dehumidify instead of cool today. Not particularly hot, but I am particularly damp.
Talks down to me. I'll
Okay. That's enough in Saragost. Let's go to the other place. I was curating my army here as well, but I don't think I did as thorough a job or as good of a job as I did in Saragost, and that's just because I did this right before I went to sleep last night, so I don't really remember what I did. I could have done a better job or a worse job or not as long of a job or whatever. I forget. Oh yeah, I started using the pits, so I got rid of all the weaklings. Started training levels. I do have some 80s. It's good. I feel like... Yeah, if I can get 4 for like the first 2. I really do need to check for like, you know, rivalries, because I don't want them killing each other. I thought like, oh yeah, they get enraged with their rivals, I have them work with them, so they're always enraged. Except when they're enraged by their rival, they attack their rival. That was a miscalculation on my part. Might be thinking, that's silly. Well, I was thinking in programmer terms, which is the fact of just, if C rival become enraged. Not the fact that they go the next step, make them more realistic, and if you see your rival, attack them. I didn't think they'd go that next step. They just do the whole if see rival, then enrage. Not if see rival, then kill them with everything you have. Anywho, who are some, like, unmanned... Oh, this is everybody. Okay. I'm saying, do any kind of online stuff, you get some gear chests. Oh, hey, my assault rating's over 5k. Yeah, so this is the thing that, like, I had to kind of... Was it here? I think it was view ratings. Yeah, here it is. So, as you can see, there's the ranks down there, which isn't like global ranking, but rather just a score ranking. And I've been wondering why I was getting more and more spoils award from, which are the rewards for online stuff. It's because the higher your ranking, the higher your rewards. Now we're at double. Wonder how long did that take? Oh, I lost 5 from it. Wait, it took him 44 minutes. Huh? Oh no, 45 minutes ago. Alright. I thought it said how long it took, but no. No, that's just how long ago it was. It seems like at this point I'm gonna have to keep doing stuff, otherwise I'll lose ranking. Alright. That cloak. Get rid of this ring. Earn 2.5k Nerian. Just like that. Yeah, the usual thing that I do, is that's Mystic, that's Mystic, that becomes the throwing hammer, that stays as it is, and that becomes this. So now we have health on crit, we have more wrath on get 10 wrath on Ice Storm finisher. We have the 50% more wrath just overall, but ring wraith lasts half as long. We have 6 wrath on a stealth kill. We have stealth attacks can revive enemies as allies, and we have the 2-piece where followers are undead. We then have focus recovery per hit, and as well as AoE freeze, which will play as well in the Ice Storm finishers, obviously. Then we have reduced followers cooldown. I need to make use of that more. I've been so used to fighting solo that I'm just not used to calling them in when I need them. Health recovery per captain killed isn't that useful in general, but during sieges it is because you're fighting multiple captains. Then we have our cloak, which is just infinite blinking, and undead take half damage. And then we have, again, so in total we should, if they add up, then it's half cost. If they don't, then it's near half cost. And you also get focus per kill. And the 2 set is dominated grunts take half damage, which I assume undead count as dominated. So that means our undead are, again, if it's additive, then our undead take no damage. So I assume that's multiplicative, in which case they take 25% damage. Which is pretty crazy. Anywho. I'm gonna stick with Terror over the cone. I much rather get the breathing space than... I don't have multi-freeze triggers from the cone all that often. Rather, I'd like to start with it and get a finisher, rather than end with a finisher. Whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm gonna stick with Terrorize. Hold on. Who is... Okay. Come on, Italian. Go. Oh, okay. Yeah, enraged by everything, enraged by poison. He himself wields poison, so that's interesting. So yeah, this setup should result in us getting Wrath pretty quickly, getting undead allies pretty quickly, just doing high damage. Well, high-ish damage. Pretty ice-focused. Alright, so I see we're high level. What kind of enemies are we dealing with? Paratracker, who are you? Garl Chain Driver. Wait, Pug the Mert? I swear I've seen this guy before. At this point, I'm seeing a lot of repeat names. There's, as well as not so much repeat titles. Titles have still been fairly unique amongst them, even this late in, but the names have not. I've seen a lot of push creeps. See, they got Overpower, Fire Archers, Shelob, Brood, Fuck. Poison Siege, Defender, Host, Warlock High. Fire Spouts to get rid of the Warlock High. Hunter Host to deal with Brood, hopefully. I guess some Fire Siege. And... what, Hellfire? I guess Hellfire. Farsight Archer should kinda help. And then some Fire Mines, so they just have a huge field of fire outside.
Darkness consumes you. The ring consumes you. Hold on, Talion.
Save yourself some trouble and fall on your own sword. It'll be a lot less painful than watching us seize this fortress.
Raged by everything, nothing else going for him though. Alright, I will A1. A2. A1. A2. Let's get it do. An elf shot. Ah, this is what I'm talking about. Hellfire guys get loose, but then I can just mount them. Don't seem to be beast-proof. I'm just gonna keep frying you as long as this works. That's a lot of arrows inside of him. Oh, looks like you're still alive. Yeah, there's like some level 80 bodyguards amongst them, so it should be fine. He's beast-proof, isn't he? Not fireproof. Hold up, where in the fuck is he? There he is. These guys are holding rather well. Oh yeah, that's... You will not... Alright. Connect the drowned. Interesting. I wonder where my Drake is. Oh, whatever. Just call another Drake. Calling some guys here. Help. Accidentally kill a friendly archer, but that won't matter. Yeah, this siege is going way better. It's not like a hastily put together team of high levels, it's actually considered. Bright. Well, I am the Bright Lord, so that... well, was the Bright Lord. Oh, that delicious gear.
Into our hands. Every cry for help, every spirited defense. They're just delaying the inevitable.
Oh, there is another wave. He's dead. Oh boy. Alright, almost full wrap. Oh, I finally have someone who's bleeding. Alright. Doomed in a fiery explosion. I don't know who. Alright, there we are.
But at least I'm not dead.
Oh, those are hostile.
Feeling safe and cozy in this nice fort. Wait till we have hang your hide like a banner over the battlements.
Let's see, immune to curse, beast proof, last stand, other things. Oh, you're a spider summoner. Well, spider summoner no more. Oh, that's everybody. That siege went way better. Yeah, I should front load my bodyguards. He's dead. What's that from? Complete the shit. Oh, wait, that was it? Never lost a fort, though. Cloak. Huh?
Talion held back the forces of darkness for decades. But the Dark Lord's ring had a will of its own.
It is over. Together, we will turn towards Middle-earth.
Talion finally fell and joined the Nine. In the years that followed, the One Ring was found. The newest of the Nazgul traveled with his brothers to the Shire in pursuit of the new Ring Bearer.
Now this is where the movies take off.
After decades of war, darkness gave way to light. A new fellowship. And an unlikely hero. Death came. Death to Sauron. Death to his dominion. And death to Talion, who walked out of darkness and found freedom.
Stone by stone, cracked, crushed, fallen. Beauty burned, erased, but not forgotten. I'll take your melodies. May your last breath
Oh, yes, is ending.
embers.
I saw Celebrimbor's spirit flee behind Mount Doom.
In their blood, I will stand. Let the waning night amass.
Maybe Celebrimbor will finally let go and we'll pass on, but I think he'll try to become Sauron's replacement right now. At the very least, reclaim Mordor.
Burns away until
Happy for Talion. May not be the best ending for him, but it is no doubt a good ending.
Sundown again. One burning candle. One wind-whipped flame. I carry in my teeth like an animal. Vengeance, my strength. In their blood, I will stand. Let the waning light man cast my shadow on the fires of war. Till our time burns away, till our embers fade to gray. Cast my shadow on the fires of war.
Torgun. Now. Mysterious Orc.
I wonder what happened to the new ring. Left there at Sauron's feet. We'll find out in the expansion. Okay, I can't speed this up. I don't think I'll skip because there may be more, you know, little hidden things, so I'll just speed it.
Is an end credits theme. Welcome to the very end of the hell. Oh, is this legalese? This seems to be a licensing description. Weird inclusion for the credits. Oh, this is the end of the main campaign. I got Definitive Edition, so there's still the DLC to go through, and a couple more legendaries to find in the main campaign. So let's check out what we just got from completing the Shadow Wars. Oh, finally it's over. Or, this chunk is over, at least.
I grow weak, but I must hold on.
Okay, do unfinished what? I mean, I already did all the quests before the Act 3, so...
No one else remains.
Hmm. I'm kind of surprised the story arcs never got to level 80. Wait, 3 Elfshot Execution. That could be useful, but also I don't get... have to spec into Might to get executions that often. Okay. Oh, you... Well, welcome, Melissa. You missed the entire ending. This is literally post-credits right now. Oh, chance to get everything back from getting hit by... Okay. Rather not get hit in the first place, but alright. Actually, that could be helpful. There are those times where I had to run with no focus. I'm like, oh god, just give me some space so I can get my slow-mo back. And that kind of set would have helped a lot. Wait, I'm keeping that cloak. Wait, I had a poison one like that. Never mind. Replay YouTube archive. That's all I can say. Anyway, I don't think I'll be starting the DLCs until tomorrow, just so we have a... I don't do what I did with Shadow of Mordor, and just start halfway through, and then have to seek your way to the start of the DLC. But for now... Ooh. Actually a pretty good bonus. Where's my other terror? Here it is. Headshots freeze. Goodbye. I only keep one bow for the most of each type for the most part. Upgrade. Oh, a new body piece. Oh. Oh, that's nasty. Allied grunts have a 40% chance to resurrect when they die. That's nasty. Then we got, I think, like 3 cloaks from the end of that, too. Yeah, Wraith Execution, Wraith Chain, and Chain of Shadows each deal 33% more damage with each successive chain. Okay. So the longer I can get a chain towards Captain, the more damage it will deal. Yeah, I did. Oh, I didn't even check the time. We actually are towards the end of the stream. That works out nicely. Yeah, I was gonna... Assuming we had a ways to go, I was just gonna spend the rest of the time faffing about and looking for legendaries to finish our collection. Wait, consume and drink a curse explosion? I gotta check that out, but I also need to... Another cloak! Wait, raise dead summons Gondorian... Oh, okay. Gondorian White's pretty badass. We only have them during Ring Wraith mode so far. Jeez, we didn't get... Wait, did we get... Yeah, I think we got 3 cloaks. Jeez. I'm gonna try out that curse explosion thing for now. I have 8 skill points from that? What the frick? Well, that's prestige 10. I guess increase might now? Alright. I need to find a grunt to pop the head of. Yeah, there's also the dailies, too. Maybe. Yeah, there should... Yeah, there's a daily. Yeah, so these... I started paying attention to these because I happened to look at them once, and 2 of them gave legendaries as a reward, and they happen to be legendaries I don't have. They're actually random, and not ones you're missing. But still, it's incentive enough to do these in the community challenge whenever they pop up. Oh, my stuff is still on cooldown. It's gonna call it Drake. Oh well. Alright, so what we're missing, I think, is just... I think it's a Warmonger bow and the machine rune. Hold on, it was stealth drain, right? Oh, that's neat. So drain would do it too. Okay. Oh, drain's just an insta kill now on grunts. That's pretty neat. Still not entirely sure what Curse does to captains, though. I know there's a bit of damage over time, it's the weakest of the 3. obviously causes terror in grunts, but I don't know what it does in captains. And the guides only say what it does to Italian, not captains. Oh yeah. Where's that? I'll have to wait for the cooldown on that one, though. Oh, they have their heads exploded. I can't resurrect them. It should highlight... there's a troll over there.
Speak the truth. Man's final.
One is... yeah, that's a Karn. Ah, they aren't that tightly grouped. Gotta make like a mountain of corpses around me if I want to test this out for realsies. Or more so in a satisfactory way. One's fine to really test it, but... I want like a pile of corpses around. This'll have to do. Oh. Wonder if they dissipate after a while. Oh, that's good. Well, this guy seems to be fleeing. And they follow me, at least at a walking pace. Oh, there's just like... eh. Oh, it is timed. It's either end of combat or it's timed. Either way. Well, there goes my army of race behind me. Oof. I'm sure it has to do with just American things. Anyway, as I was saying, we're only missing one from each of these two sets. Warmonger bow, well, hammer. I'm still gonna call it a bow though. And the machine ring, which is called a rune, but I'm gonna call it a ring because it's the ring slot. So, looking out for a machine commander and a warmonger marksman. That'll give us the last two items we need. In the meantime, I think there's one last thing I want to try, because I think my cooldown should be off. And this should be for an achievement as well. I've already ridden this thing? Alright. Oh. I didn't... I know there's 720 and 360. And then there's 1080, and then it's like 1440, and then it's 4K. I did not remember that there was a 144. Yeah, but I'd say this is pretty cool. I mean, given a lot of captains would be like fireproof or beastproof or beast slayer, this frog is terribly useful, but for grunts, this is just being Godzilla. True enough. Oh, I'm not on the bow. That makes sense, because Elemental Grog has fire breath. Yeah, I switched... Okay, hello. We can go now. Yeah, so I switched over to chain Shadow Strike from pull because Arcane Bow. 40% less focus cost in Chain of Shadows. And if I combine that with this one, so it costs even less. Yay. That's all I can say. Although I think I'll switch over to some Wraith stuff with this. Maybe? That's allied grunts. Alright. Whatever. I don't care about set effects too much. Oh, I can't find another target. All those deaths for just 2 arrows. Yeah, this Arcane Bow really opened my eyes to how fun Chain Shadow Strike can be. Anywho, it is 11:04. I think I'll call it here. I'll keep up the hunt for legendaries on my own time, because that's not terribly important. And we'll start up with either my continued quest for legendaries, is what we may open up with if I don't keep track of the time. But if I do, then we should open up with the next DLC, which will be Eltariel's expansion. Actually, now that I remember it, Yeah, you can start the expansions without going to the menu, because they have the start points actually in the game world, which I think that's really cool. I mean, or convenient, I don't know how to describe that. Neat. Neat is the right word. Yeah, do Blade of Galadriel, because I think that was the first released expansion. I want to do these in order. Oh yeah, while I'm here, because you never got a good look at the legs, and I've realized that I can zoom in on here. You can see, like, his left ankle is just... it has hydraulics in his left leg. I cleave this guy in half, so... Chance on cheated death. Become genuinely just a cyborg. Oh. Still has the hand mark from when I shamed him. I think he was like 85 or something when I first found him. Or when he first found me, specifically. With that, you know where the replays are, Alyssa, so... I mean, I can take a break for a few days if you want some time to watch them all. Or I can get to it tomorrow night. You can let me know now or later in Discord. All I'll say is, Italian did not get a bad ending, but it wasn't the best ending. Though it was most certainly an ending and not sequel bait, but there was a hint of sequel bait in there. I saw you, Celebrimbor. When Sauron died, I saw the blue light of Celebrimbor's soul escape behind Mount Doom. I didn't see Celebrimbor's form, just a blue, wispy thing fly out from the crumbling tower to behind Mount Doom. It's totally Celebrimbor's color. Nah. I mean... You know what he wanted to do at the end of Shadow of Mordor before he did the... But wait, what if... Yeah, that finally happened. I'll just leave it at that. It took a while. I mean, apparently these two games take place, I think, roughly... If I'm remembering the wiki dates accurately enough, these games take place like a century or so before the movies do. So, Italian is a ring wraith for a long-ass time. Not as long as the other ones, though. Anywho, that's enough dawdling about from me. Time to sign off. A bit of extra death. That's actually a whole elf shot, too. Good point to end it. So thank you very much for watching, and you let me know if you want some time to catch up on the old streams, or if I should just go straight into it. Till then, I'll see you whenever Alyssa says we'll see you.